Part 9: Globalization. In the world where the secret of electricity remained veiled, the concept of globalization unfolded through a lens both timeless and novel. The absence of instant communication and rapid transportation reshaped the contours of international interaction, forging connections that were defined by distance and deliberate engagement. Globalization in this world was a testament to human perseverance and the yearning for connection. Without the electric currents to power instantaneous communication, messages traversed vast distances through a network of couriers, mail services, and diplomatic envoys. The exchange of ideas and information became a slow and thoughtful process, one that demanded patience and a commitment to understanding. Trade routes and maritime connections carried goods across oceans, but the pace of transportation meant that the exchange of products was a more deliberate affair. Commodities from distant lands were met with anticipation and curiosity, their arrival marked by celebrations and the sense of connection that came from experiencing something new and exotic. Cultural exchange took on a more intimate form. Art, literature, and knowledge were transported physically, each encounter a cherished moment of connection between diverse societies. The absence of digital media meant that the sharing of stories and traditions was a tangible exchange, fostering a deeper appreciation for the richness of human diversity. International diplomacy and cooperation flourished, driven by the need for face-to-face interactions and the exchange of physical documents. Diplomats and emissaries undertook journeys of great significance, their presence a bridge between nations and cultures. Treaties and agreements were negotiated through deliberation and mutual respect, fostering a sense of collaboration grounded in human connection. The absence of instantaneous communication and rapid transportation did not hinder the progress of globalization, rather, it sculpted it into a form that prioritized thoughtful engagement and the art of patient understanding. People across the world were linked by a tapestry of interactions that were more tactile and deliberate, fostering a sense of camaraderie rooted in shared experiences. As the world evolved in this distinct reality, the absence of electricity forged a path of globalization that embraced the beauty of human connection. While the digital immediacy that we know is absent, the bonds formed between nations and cultures were illuminated by the genuine efforts of people to bridge distances and cultivate relationships based on respect, curiosity, and the timeless art of reaching across borders. Part 10: Environmental Impact. In the realm where the secrets of electricity remained locked away, the relationship between humanity and the environment took on a different hue. The absence of electric power altered the way people harnessed energy and navigated their impact on the world around them, weaving a narrative of environmental consciousness and resourcefulness. Without the advent of electricity, the reliance on fossil fuels for energy was more pronounced. Coal and other non-renewable resources powered the engines of industry and provided heat and light, shaping the landscapes of cities and impacting the quality of the air. The absence of electric vehicles meant that transportation relied heavily on gas-powered engines, further contributing to carbon emissions. Yet, paradoxically, the absence of electricity also curbed the rampant consumption of energy. The lack of electronic devices and power-hungry industries meant that overall energy demands were lower. People were more connected to the cycles of nature and the rhythms of day and night, leading to a more mindful consumption of resources. The absence of electricity and its associated technologies meant that environmental pollution was shaped by a different set of factors. Air quality was influenced by coal and gas combustion, while waterways were affected by industrial processes that lacked the advanced filtration and waste management systems we have today. The environmental challenges of this world were stark and tangible, leading to a heightened awareness of the need for responsible resource use. In response to these challenges, a culture of conservation and innovation emerged. People relied on natural sources of energy, such as wind and water, to supplement their needs. The absence of electricity sparked the development of ingenious solutions, such as mechanical windmills and water wheels, which harnessed the power of the elements without relying on combustion. Environmental awareness took root as communities grappled with the consequences of their actions. Conservation efforts aimed to protect ecosystems and preserve biodiversity. The absence of electric conveniences necessitated a more direct connection with the land and its resources, fostering a sense of stewardship and respect for the delicate balance of nature. As the world adapted to the absence of electricity's convenience, the relationship between humanity and the environment evolved in unique ways. While challenges remained, the absence of electric-powered technologies shaped a narrative of resourcefulness, mindful consumption, and a commitment to treading lightly upon the earth. The lessons learned in this world became a reminder that every innovation has its consequences, and that even in the absence of electricity's brilliance, human ingenuity could be harnessed for the betterment of both society and the planet. A world unpowered. And so, in this world where the enigma of electricity remained unsolved, humanity's journey continued along a path marked by ingenuity, connection, and the absence of instant brilliance. The absence of electric currents gave rise to a society where the art of human touch, patient exploration, and mindful stewardship held sway. In the glow of gas lamps and the flicker of candlelight, cities pulsed with the heartbeat of industry and the rhythm of life. Each invention was a masterpiece of mechanical intricacy, every interaction a celebration of presence and shared experience. The absence of digital screens fostered connections that were unburdened by the distractions of the virtual realm, grounding people in the beauty of face-to-face encounters and the intimacy of conversation. The pace of progress, while slower than the electric world we know, unfolded with a grace that came from a deeper engagement with the journey itself. The pursuit of knowledge, the cultivation of relationships, and the embrace of the natural world became central tenets of existence. Science advanced through the hands of artisans and the calculations of mathematicians, revealing the mysteries of the universe through a tapestry woven from tangible experiences. Environmental consciousness guided the choices of society, as people grappled with the consequences of their actions on the earth. Innovations were born not only of necessity but of a shared commitment to preserving the delicate balance of nature. Each step forward was a reminder that progress, when guided by mindfulness and respect, could be a force for positive change. As the world turned, the absence of electricity cast a different kind of brilliance upon humanity's journey. The tapestry of this reality was woven with threads of human ingenuity, the warmth of human connection, and the reverence for the natural world. In this world without electricity, the spirit of innovation, the power of community, and the wonders of discovery danced under a sky painted with stars that shone all the more brilliantly in the absence of artificial light. And so, the tale of a world without electricity drew to a close, leaving us with a glimpse into a reality both familiar and foreign, where the absence of one force illuminated the timeless qualities that define the human experience across time and space.